The call to war. The Galactic Empire was built on the backs of its soldiers, millions of faceless stormtroopers who fought, bled, and died for an emperor they never met. Among them was TK-4219, a veteran of countless battles, stationed on Vander 3, a frozen wasteland deep in the Outer Rim. The Empire had classified it as a strategic stronghold, but in truth, it was just another outpost at the edge of nowhere. For months, the 952nd Stormtrooper Battalion had been garrisoned there, enduring brutal conditions and endless drills. But today was different. The alarms blared through the barracks, and the comms crackled with urgency. Rebel fleet inbound. All troopers to battle stations. TK-4219 grabbed his blaster and rushed to the armory with his squad. He exchanged a glance with TK-775, his longtime squad mate. "Think it's just another drill?" TK-775 muttered, securing his armor. "Not this time," TK-4219 replied. "This time, it's real." As the stormtroopers assembled on the icy battlements of Fort Chorus, the sky above them split apart with the arrival of rebel dropships. The once quiet outpost was about to become the stage for one of the bloodiest battles in the history of the Empire. The last stand of the 407th. The planet Vardos burned. Sergeant Kor stood atop the ruined barricade, his white armor scorched with blaster marks. The 407th Stormtrooper Battalion had been deployed to crush a rebellion, but things had gone horribly wrong. The rebels weren't farmers with stolen blasters, they were trained, organized, and relentless. Now, Kor and the last dozen men of his unit were all that remained. "Sergeant, we've lost contact with command," said Private Vex, his voice cracking through the helmet's comms. "Reinforcements aren't coming." Kor already knew. The Star Destroyer Vindicator, their only way off the planet, had been shot down an hour ago. The Empire had abandoned them, but a stormtrooper does not surrender. Kor looked at his men, some injured, others barely able to hold their rifles. "We hold the line," he said. "For the Empire." Blaster fire erupted from the treeline as the rebels charged. The stormtroopers fired back, white-armored silhouettes against the crimson flames. One by one, they fell, but they never broke. In the end, as Kor took his last breath beneath the twin moons of Vardos, he knew one thing: his squad had done their duty. And for a stormtrooper, that was all that mattered. The might of the Galactic Empire. The story of the stormtroopers. The Galactic Empire was built on the ashes of the Republic, and at the heart of its military machine stood the stormtroopers, countless legions of elite soldiers clad in stark white armor, enforcing the will of Emperor Palpatine across the galaxy. From the moment the Empire rose, stormtroopers became the iron fist of imperial rule. No longer mere clone soldiers of the Republic, the imperial military transitioned to mass conscription, drafting recruits from every corner of the galaxy. These soldiers underwent grueling training on brutal worlds such as Karita, enduring ruthless conditioning to ensure loyalty, discipline, and an unquestioning devotion to the Emperor. The Stormtrooper Corps was vast, numbering in the millions, stationed aboard star destroyers, patrolling countless planets, and crushing rebellion wherever it arose. From the desert world of Tatooine to the icy wastelands of Hoth, their presence was a constant reminder of the Empire's unyielding rule. Specialized divisions like the fearsome Death Troopers, the frigid climate Snow Troopers, and the stealthy Scout Troopers ensured that the Empire's reach extended into every battlefield and every environment. But despite their numbers and firepower, the Stormtroopers faced an unrelenting enemy: the Rebel Alliance. Time and again, they were thrown into battle against the growing resistance, engaging in battles from the halls of the Death Star to the forests of Endor. Though feared across the galaxy, their rigid training and blind loyalty often proved their downfall, as the flexible and determined rebels found ways to outmaneuver the Empire's overwhelming might. Yet, even after the Emperor's fall, stormtroopers remained, remnants of an empire refusing to fade. Some continued the fight under warlords and imperial remnants, while others became mercenaries, scattered like echoes of a once dominant force. And when the First Order rose from the ashes of the Empire, new legions of troopers, trained from childhood, took up the mantle, ensuring that the legacy of the stormtroopers endured in yet another brutal regime. Though the Empire itself crumbled, the image of the stormtrooper, the faceless enforcer of tyranny, remained etched in galactic history, a symbol of both fear and the inevitable fall of oppression.